That might be because I don't know if I'm allowed to. We have a history, the governor and I, on our radio show, but it's great to stand beside her. It's an honor today. Lieutenant Governor John Cherry, a seasoned leader, he has successfully worked to ensure our state government is efficient and shares Michigan's priorities. When I got to this room, the first thing I wanted to do was come up on the stage and shake his hand, because as someone with 2 daughters, to see his focus on family and education and the great work he's done over the years for that, well, he deserved my applause for that. He has given Michigan's children the opportunity to go to college. He has led the Lieutenant Governor's Commission on Higher Education and Economic Growth, making a series of recommendations that have brought the higher education into the larger discussion of creating and retaining jobs here in Michigan. He also served as a gubernatorial appointee to the Midwest Higher Educational Compact. As a legislator, he focused on the issues that were most important to him: families, the quality of life in Michigan, the environment and Michigan's great outdoors, which we have all enjoyed to such extent. He has authored and co-sponsored several milestone Michigan laws dealing with workers' rights, environmental protection, and conservation. He recently served as the chair of the National Lieutenant Governors Association and is currently the chair of the Great Lakes Commission. Would you please welcome to the podium Lieutenant Governor John Cherry.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mike. As he mentioned, I'm here to do an introduction, but I think I would like to start, first of all, by paying respect to some very brave Oakland County legislators. Senator Gilda Jacobs, Senator Deb Sherry, Representative Marie Donegan, Representative Aldo Magnozzi, Representative Andy Meisner, Representative Tim Melton, and Representative Paul Condino. All of these legislators and their leader, our Speaker Andy Dillon, cast some very difficult votes several weeks ago. And you know, votes can be difficult time to time, but this was a vote about Michigan's future. And you should know that when Michigan's future was at stake, your Democratic Oakland County legislators stood with Michigan. I also want to thank our honorees tonight for their continued commitments to the people of Michigan and the Democratic Party. All of us here tonight owe a great debt to Sandy Burgess, Phil Reed, and Carrie Moss, true testaments of the Democratic spirit. And these are individuals who truly place high value on the long-standing tradition that we as Democrats hold so dear, as did Phil Hart. Phil Hart was a man whose strength was in his quiet demeanor. I recall attending an anti-war rally at the University of Michigan back in 1970. And as you can call, as anti-war rallies went, there were a number of speakers who ranted against the war. But it was Phil Hart who captured the crowd's attention with his soft-spoken but deeply felt passion for peace and justice. It was quite a contrast. You left with the impression that here was a man whose strength was born of intellect and honor. And all of you know that Phil Hart frequently took difficult, courageous stands on issues that were at times in direct opposition against his own political interest. But at its core, that's what true leadership means. Taking the road less traveled. Not because it's what will get you reelected or what will put more contributions into your political war chest, but because it's the right thing to do. Some politicians, like those currently entrenched in the White House, are solely focused on doing the right thing for special interest in fat cats in Washington. But we all know Phil Hart was different. Phil Hart believed that service was infinitely more important than personal self-interest. And our governor, Jennifer Granholm, believes that as well. She's an individual that knows with all of her heart that Michigan is a place worth fighting for, that partisanship should not take precedence over the people of Michigan. In Michigan's challenging budget climate, we need strong leaders that recognize the importance of putting Michigan's interests first. And as I mentioned earlier, that is what the Democratic spirit is all about. Putting real people and families first, protecting our Great Lakes, providing a fair wage for a hard day's work, creating better and equal access to health care, and ensuring that our children receive a high-quality education. All of us in this room understand the importance of these shared goals and work diligently to incorporate them into our daily lives. That's why, every day, our governor works to lead in the spirit of Phil Hart, a true Democratic ideal. It is for that simple reason why we're fortunate to have Jennifer Granholm at the helm of this great state. I have complete confidence that the economic plan that she has created to guide us through this storm will diversify Michigan's economy, create good-paying jobs and cutting-edge industries, and train our workers for existing job vacancies. She continues to go anywhere and do anything to bring good jobs to Michigan. And that's the only way to put our state in fiscal order so that we can execute our ambitious economic plan. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to all of you the governor of this great state, our governor, Jennifer Granholm.